Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Good morning and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Start your morning, right?
I am John Palacio.
I'm April Martinez.
And thank you for joining us this morning.
Yes, good morning. Happy Friday.
It's Friday.
It is Friday.
We always say it's a great day to be great, and today is one of those days. It's a Friday and we're feeling like $1 million. Now, how do you feel?
I feel like the time for the weekend.
Oh man, that sounds like $5.75.
$5.
No, I need to feel like $1 million. I don't know.
But why that specific number?
I don't know, like
so
$5
play Bolida or something.
But you ever hear that somebody 2 cents worth $37 on cheat?
No, who says that?
That's a lot of money.
But
like
who
really.
says that?
Belize, it's a beautiful morning. The weather is beautiful.
Yes.
We're feeling great. Like I mentioned, it's a great day to be great, and that's exactly what we would want for you to have on top of your mind.
Yeah.
How was the drive like coming from Belmont?
Foggy.
Really?
The entire time. Like from Belmont all the way to Hattieville.
So anyway, past Hattieville.
Anyway,
it was good. All right.
Kinda. Yeah, by Paradise it started to clear up.
Okay,
But
there we go.
foggy, so hot day maybe. We'll find out from the weather folks this morning.
Which leads me to say, like, for instance, for those of you heading from Belize City or Belmopan or anyway traversing to this area or that area, then we want for you to leave early so you can take your time.
Yes.
All right, that's
yes.
primarily.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Use your hazard lights. Do all the things. Make sure you wear your fog lights on.
Remember, there's a message in everything that's done, and the message simply means that we should take our time for today, traversing out there on the highways, byways, because you never know, and you want to make sure that you've got clear vision when you're out on the road.
Well
but
said,
it's
John.
nice to have you. You're gone after Wednesday. I'll leave it.
John, you are fine.
Oh,
You're absolutely fine on Wednesday. You did not need me here that day.
Well, if you notice, my mouth long, and if you get up, you'll trip down. I'm upset. But nonetheless, it's a Friday, and we've got lots to share with you this morning. Primarily, the first thing is actually to share with you what we noticed in last night's newscast. As per usual, there's a lot to actually break down, but there are a few things that I think stand out, April, and where I'm about to throw it would be to the educational sector.
I'm glad you brought it up.
I think that is 100%, well, with the bonus question, so they're actually getting 120 star upon it. You know what it is to have free education among, especially among what we'd term Southside schools in Belize City.
Yeah.
You know what that is, especially for parents who are not able to, or not parents, but for these children or students who are less fortunate, and they're actually about to get free education.
Not just free education.
Free uniform.
Free lunch.
Providing them meals, whether breakfast or lunch
yes.
and stuff like that. You know what? Myself as a taxpayer, feel
that's where my
at
money
peace,
should go.
at ease.
That's where my money should
feel
go.
nice knowing that is where our money will be going to. When people say, GOB money, it's actually your money.
Yep.
It's your money.
Yep.
So what's going to happen is that they're channeling that now into the educational sector for the less fortunate, starting off with schools here in Belize City, and I feel that's a goal.
I mean, it's not just doing a service to the students, but just to the entire community to break this stigma that you're not good at outside school, right? So it will actually increase enrollment. It will increase the teacher's ability to provide for their students more, knowing full well that they don't have to worry about the students being worried about tuition, how they're going to get their next meal, how they're going to get their uniform, how they're going to get their textbooks. All of that will be provided, and the teacher can just do the job and instruct and nurture the child.
More so, April, I could just see the relief on parents' face, because as a parent myself, knowing that I must provide something, or I want to provide something for my child that is definitely beneficial to her and of course to the family, and I'm not able to, that bothers the mind. It bothers the mind. And if you're not at ease, then things could get a little shaky within the household, because you want some things to get done. And so for these parents who know that, you know what, my child is enrolled in one of these schools, we're talking Mount Hyde, we're talking Excelsior High, there are two more, I don't remember the other two.
Sadie Vernon.
Yes, Sadie Vernon, and then there's one more. But for parents who know that their child has been enrolled or registered at those schools, this is actually a sigh of relief. But April, the work is not done there.
It has to continue, and it's just a great initiative not to send your child, not only to send your child to school, but to keep them enrolled, because now they can continue, they can finish without having to worry about that extra load. But I wanted to take it a step further and go into what happens when they are done.
When they're done.
What happens when they're done, and what are the options, what are the opportunities for them. And there was an interview with Dr. Zabane last night. Where he talked about loans, right? Providing loans for students that, can't really get a scholarship and go to tertiary level education and so forth. And I do appreciate the conversation about lowering that interest, because you only go have DFC really that has that low interest for student loans. But I want to take it a step further and ask what happens when they're done with that. Right? You and I, we come here on the show, we talk about our Belizean ambassadors that are out there and doing the work and doing well and making us look good, and we applaud them and we are proud of them. But what happens to the Belizean that goes out and wants to come back home and create opportunities at home? We live in a very crabs in a bucket society where we don't provide that opportunity. We don't provide that space for growth. We love when our Belizeans go out, but you notice that they go out and they build other societies' economies because there's nothing here for them. They want to come home. They want to provide opportunities at home, but we in this country do not create that space.
But let me ask this question. You're a lecturer yourself, so maybe you could shed light on it. Do you think it is because we're not creating, or do you feel that maybe because we are a very young nation, we are not able to or not there yet? What are your thoughts?
I think that we don't see bigger pictures. We think in small pockets, right? So you, John, you work in...
Is it lack of exposure?
Yes, but also just probably self-initiatives. So you, John, you're in marketing and PR, right? So you're going to think about what is going to be best and beneficial for marketing and PR. You're not going to really think about, sales in a different manner, or you're not going to think about education, or you're not going to think about social sciences, because you're thinking about your niche, right? How you can excel that. So when I come to you, John, I'd be like, hey, you could use an anthropologist, And you'd be like, no, I can't. That don't have nothing to do with my thing. But then I could give you an entire program that tells you, this is how I could be beneficial. You, John, have the power to tell me, I think I want to invest in this. Let's see how that goes. Or, nah. More often than not, nah. And that goes beyond boards. That goes beyond all fields of different walks of life. There are so many professionals, young professionals, that have master's degrees that work in call centers. Why? Because there's nothing else. And they have a student loan to pay. They have bills to pay. They have rent to pay. They can't afford to be unemployed for a year. And so it doesn't create that progression in society. And then after 2 years of working at a call center, all right, I'm going to stay at
I need to pick up and leave the country.
And then that builds somebody else's economy, not ours.
And you're totally right. And I think that's one of the things that Dr. Louis Zabane was actually talking about last night, where back in the late 90s, while he was in a specific position, there were a few people who actually he worked with, but knowing that they were elsewhere and have some big loans to take care of, they had to leave the country.
And we take ownership of those people out there. Arle Petters is a national treasure. We're like, that is Belizean, that Dan Grega Ban raised mathematician. But is that person here?
Yeah.
No.
Not here. Not
And he
here.
can't be, because for what he is worth, we can't.
We're
We
not
don't
able
have that
to-
space
yeah.
for him.
You're right. You're totally right. And I think that having the conversation is the first step, because honestly, we need to try and progress with it within our country. We don't have enough industries here to suffice everyone, and it's more so the call centers. You know, and I love the fact that the call centers make that first step for a lot of people in trying to, one, make some income, two, be responsible, three, how you socialize and trying to be as professional as possible. And I think that's exactly where the call centers score. But there's life beyond that as
Yes,
well.
absolutely.
It's a great start, but there's life beyond that as well. But our country, we need to put ourselves in the position where we are able to garner lecturer April or April with a PhD, and that person is able to stay right here and use her expertise to progress our country.
You know, and I know you keep saying that I lecture and stuff, and one of the things that I see every year is hundreds of students graduate.
And
where do they go? What do they do? Where are they? You know, it really is, and I think that is why when I heard Dr. Zabani speak last night, I was charged a little bit, because it's not just UB. They graduate from Johns, they graduate from Galen, they graduate from all of these other tertiary level institutions, and they go work the office gurus. They go somewhere else because, and as somebody that has worked hard for her degree, it is painful when you cannot supply that knowledge into something.
all right. So I hear you, and I'm sure that we're sticking a pin into a lot of people's side, because a lot of people are actually going into it, or actually feeling that pinch as we speak.
Yeah.
But let's continue to, or let's help our leaders. Let's help people who are actually thinking about where to go. What do you feel, or what do you feel should be our progressiveness? Where do you think we should go? Because we're talking about what's bothering us, but we also need to throw the idea out as to how we could suffice that, or how we could get that fixed.
I think that one of the things that has to be done is we have to create smart investments, and I know that is something that takes time, it takes effort, and it just doesn't take one person. It takes the community to build that, and it takes that you listen. If you are a business owner or an entrepreneur, and somebody comes to you in an interview and doesn't have that 5 years experience, right, that you're looking for, is fresh out of college and is just looking for an opportunity, take that opportunity.
Yeah.
Give them that chance.
Mold that person into exactly what you want.
Exactly.
Yes, that's like getting a blank sheet of paper. And you're actually now going to put a nice piece of drawing on there.
Yes.
That's molding that paper.
I also, there are so many students that are in college. They want to be doctors, they want to be lawyers, they want to be this, but then that dream fizzles away when they're done, when they can't find a job. You know, and I know that certain fields are saturated. That is understandable. Our country is small and it is progressing. But don't just say, no, we don't got nothing for you. They could start by being a busser. They could start by shadowing the doctors. They could start by shadowing the person that they want to be someday when they get older.
Yeah.
You know, don't just say, no, we don't got nothing for you.
You know what, back in the day, I used to love, especially at high school, I used to love career day. And I used to like I said, my dream was to be a pilot, man. I want to fly for one of we airlines.
I love to see pilot, John.
Literally, I'm fascinated. If I hear on a plane, trust me, I want to run out of the house because I just want to see how it flies and what it sounds like. And if there is a certain noise, what that noise is for and all that. When I'm in the plane, I listen to everything. Not because I'm afraid, but because I'm fascinated that, oh, they make that noise. Oh, this is what will happen next. But career day used to be one of those days that I just love because, like, okay, you're listening to the BDF and how their work is and what they do, and then you listen to the police, and then you listen to, oh man. And I feel that we need to continue with those dreams, especially for those who are coming up.
And as parents, you know, even if it's a strange job, and I just say that because my parents invested a whole lot in this girl's strange job, right? You know, if they're faced light up, just like John face, like John face may light up just now.
Yeah,
Double
man,
pilot.
that's-
You know, if their face lights up the way John faces light up when he talks about airplanes and being a pilot,
Yeah.
take that opportunity,
Yeah, man, seriously.
mold that, make sure that they get it, and you know, as society, we will eventually build that. But
Yeah.
again, don't just close the doors on an opportunity or an idea because you feel like there isn't
It's
room.
gone,
You
yeah.
make room, you know.
I love to share my story at least because what I studied is nothing what I'm doing now, you know.
But that's
And-
okay, right?
Exactly.
Like the plans don't work out.
That's why I see because, and I got it from exactly what you're saying. That sometimes you focus there, and that's where you want to go. That's where you want to go, but you never know where you're going to end up.
But that's
And
because somebody gave you an opportunity.
somebody get exactly. But they have this thing where say opportunity come but once in a lifetime, and I don't believe it, and I will never believe it. April, you want to know why?
Why?
Because opportunities are created by you. You create your opportunities. All you need to do is to work hard. An opportunity can come up for you every day.
And
every
fight the
day.
masses.
Yes, of course. Because how do you opportunities come but once in a lifetime? How? You create your opportunity. It's your destiny. That's where you're supposed to do. It's not because, oh, one day I'm going to sit on that Channel 5. That's why I there. No. I had to create that opportunity. And somebody had to see. And that's how you get your opportunity.
Yes.
I hope I motivate you. How we need to motivate
We
you now
have
with
to
the
motivate
eye-opener.
you with the eye opener. I know we
Yes,
could be here, but this is a
yes,
conversation
yes.
to have all across.
It is, and I feel that especially when you're sitting down with your peers, you could be teenagers, you could be your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, have these conversations. You never know when the answer is going to come on out, or you
Absolutely.
never know whose life you're going to change at that very moment. That's why we're here with you today.
Love it.
Motivation,
Motivation.
eye-opener. You ready?
Yes. Long
All right.
time.
So taken from dailyarm.com, our motivation comes from the eye-opener, and it goes like this. It says, we all have to do things in our life that we don't want to. And the easiest solution is to change our attitude. We all have days when we are faced with chores, errands, or responsibilities that we don't want to do. At times like these, it's easy to get into a bad mood and stay in one as we tackle these tasks. However, given the fact that our bad mood will not change the fact that we have to do these things and will most likely make things worse, we could also try to shift our attitude. Many wise people have pointed out that it is not so much what we do as it is how we do it that makes the difference in our lives. We can shift our attitude by considering how much we love our home as we clean it and how lucky we are to have a roof over our head. Any task can be transformed from a burden to a necessary aspect of caring for something we love. All we have to do is shift our perspective, and our attitude follows shortly behind.
I will agree with you.
This time,
I'll agree with you this time. Only because, right, I started talking about this conversation early on and I was like pumped to like fight the man. And then here comes John with all his positive attitude. And I'm like, okay, I have to be positive too. And he's right, you
Oh,
know.
man.
And then, no, but then that.
many days I have to calm this young lady down, okay? Many days.
You're welcome, Channel 5. No, you're absolutely right? You have to have a positive attitude
Yeah.
in order for certain things to shift. If you want to create space and opportunities,
Yeah.
you have to have a positive attitude. If you want to be able to make change and waves in your community, you have to come in with a positive attitude. So yes, I will agree with you, John.
I think I read something along this line Wednesday. For a lot of the times we might not have the positive attitude for the tasks that we've been given or how we live or what we do. But why not be the change that we actually want to see? And this is from Nelson Mandela. What about if we do that? One of the things I allude to is for BNB, I write all the scripts, but I don't look for somebody with a great voice. I look for somebody who can characterize what you're bringing out. And this is exactly it. So you shift that perspective. You shift your attitude from reading it to actually being what it is.
Ooh, I love
You know,
that.
and so once we could do that, if you're Brian Mosiah used to always tell me, John, if you want to be a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper. But you've got to be that broom. And you've got to be that broom that is able to see where the dirt is and be passionate to the fact that you're actually moving that dirt. And you're actually impacting somebody's life. And impacting somebody's life will impact yours to feel like you're set free.
Yeah.
So change your attitude, man. Change it from a negative one to a positive one. Or be the change that you want to be, from Nelson Mandela. Just to say.
All right.
Yeah, all right?
All right.
Motivation for the day?
Motivation for today.
All
I
right, so
hope
let's-
you've been motivated.
I hope we could motivate the clouds for hang out.
I tried that this whole week and it really worked out, but we'll see.
We'll see what the
We'll
weather
see.
folks are going to say. But these are conversations, again, that you're able to have with your peers. And, and try to make it as progressive as possible because it is important. You are going to change lives. Be the change that you want to see. Exactly what we're talking about. And that's the reason why I asked the question this morning. We're talking about, the student loans and the fact that we don't have much within our country. But what could be that change?
Yeah.
What we need
Give
to
the
do
opportunity,
for have
give
for
the
we
space,
country.
give the
Speaking
room.
of that, the forecaster is on the line. Catherine is on the line. Good
Your
morning.
neighbor?
Good morning, my neighbor.
Neighbor.
Good morning. Good
I want to do
morning.
that straight karaoke with you. Neighbor, neighbor. You see that?
Good morning, neighbor, neighbor. Morning.
She's
Oh my
singing.
God. That's one of my people's man.
KTV at all.
It's always nice to have you on, Catherine, but let's jump on into the weather. What should we expect for today and the weekend? Let's start with the general situation.
Okay, Jan and April, we have an easterly air flow that is prevailing, and that is supporting generally fair weather for now. For the next 24 hours, expect mostly sunny skies, and our high temperatures will go to 89, expected to reach 89 along the coast, 94 inland, and 84 over the mountains. So today, expect it to be a little bit warm. For tonight, partly cloudy skies. The temperatures drop a bit to 80 along the coast, 74 inland, and 68 in the higher elevation. Shower activity will be isolated, except for the south, where you could expect a few more showers or isolated thunderstorms. And we expect these to develop mainly at nighttime and early morning, just like what happened last night and this morning. As I said, the winds will be coming out of the east, 5 to 15 knots, and the sea state will be light chop. A great day to go to the Keys, my friend John. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. In our sargassum forecast, there continues to be a low to medium chance that more of these sargassum mats will land on our beaches during the coming days. And in the tropical weather outlook for the North Atlantic, the Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico, tropical cyclone formation is not expected over the next 48 hours. So that's what I have for you, John and April.
All right.
Thank you. Sound like I going to beach.
Yeah, she the key girl, You see that? Yeah, but
Okay,
Catherine,
neighbor, have a great day.
you too. It's always
Thank
nice.
you.
Always nice to hear from you. Have a great day.
Okay, stay safe.
All right.
Love it. Buena key.
Yeah.
Beach.
Best of,
Yeah.
best to do it. But it's a Friday and we've got lots to share with you. As a matter of fact, for today, we'll be sharing with you 4 lovely segments. We'll be kicking things off with Grace and you. They'll be kicking up a storm inside that kitchen. We'll be up there shortly. That's going to be our first segment.
All right, and our second segment will be John Pipples, all here to talk to us about the Belikin passport.
You got your passport?
I'll talk to you about my passport.
Well,
I want to know how it works.
well, you know what? We'll have the pro in. Ruhel is going to join us this morning to tell us exactly how this Belikin passport works. What do you have to do? What do you get when you fill up your passport? He'll be in to tell us all about that.
Okay, and
All
then
right.
in his third segment, we have the Department of Youth Services, all here to talk about International Youth Day.
All right. And we'll be ending things off this morning with a look at Prophecy Fighting Championships. There is a big MMA fight. There are some big MMA fights this weekend. It's going to be great. You want to make sure that you're out there. It's going to be, there's a Belizean American who's actually an MMA fighter, and he should be joining us as well.
Okay.
You ever watch some of the MMA
I love
fighters?
MMA actually.
I love it too. Their ears look like chicharron though.
Oh my, well, John,
Yeah.
you know, after being slammed so many times
Yeah.
in a cage, after a period of time, your ears will start to look like chicharron.
So we'll be seeing these guys a little later on in the fourth segment for this morning, and the big fights, or those fights will be this weekend. Look, we venture off into anything that happens. If you go to the moon, Belizeans are cornered the moon.
I don't know. We are everywhere, and that is why we need to create opportunities and spaces.
Yeah, the corner Luna Street and Dust Street, man, have one Belizean lady to sell rice and beans up in the moon.
All right.
I'll tell you with that much fry plantain too.
Better be fried plantain on it. And rich potato salad.
It's a great day to be great. It's a Friday. We're about to take the break. When we come back, we'll be inside that kitchen cooking up a storm. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Keep still now.
Ouch.
I tell you no move.
Man, you really can't get a mannequin for this, man? Really?
Well, son, if I never lend you the $2,000 to buy the kids' computer and the book, I may have the money for buy my mannequin.
It's definitely better to borrow from the bank than from your friends or relatives. This way, all you owe is money.
Would you like me to turn around?
That would be good. Turn on, turn on, turn on.
Take advantage of the back-to-school promotion currently being offered by the Belize Bank.
I'm on my way to Belize, where I can get what I need and save some money. After 75 years in the business, nobody do it like Belize. Hello, how may I help you? Anything you need, we got you. Whether it tools or tiles, lights and fans, we are serving with a smile. Genuine plumbing and electric supply, quality construction supply, heating and air condition, 100% Belizean. Belize, celebrating 75 years of quality and savings. Quality and savings. Belize, celebrating 75 years of quality and savings. Quality and savings. Belize, celebrating 75 years. Quality and savings. Quality and savings.
Download the SmartStream app on the Android Play Store and create your account to get access to movies and stream at home or on the go. Prepaid customers can purchase regular data packages or get a discounted rate on a special SmartStream package by dialing 7737. Postpaid customers will be billed monthly. Never miss a movie again with SmartStream.
KTV.
Vote for your favorite KTV contestant by texting the number of votes followed by a space, then your contestant's number, and send it to Smart Code 5885. Here are this week's contestants.
Amor prohibido murmuran por las calles, porque somos de distintas sociedades.
Este frío noviembre cuando las hojas caen a morir por siempre. Noviembre sin día es sentir que la lluvia.
Y tan solo con desprecio me has pagado y ahora ves. Si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento. Si una vez
Devi seppellir e seppellire lassù in montagna. A veces solo una gota puede pensar la sequía. ¿Y para qué llorar? ¿Para qué?
Remember, Voting ends on Sunday at midnight. And don't forget to tune in every Tuesday live only on 5.
Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, won't even try.
Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gon' try. Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gon' try. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. People die every day, I'm not going with ya. I'ma find my own way, I'm not going with ya. It's okay, I'll wait. Even good people make mistakes. I don't wanna realize when it's too late. Drinking and driving is never safe. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gon' try. Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gon' try.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
we're moving now into our first segment. It's all about being inside this kitchen.
That moves you.
That's right, and we've got the folks in to actually move us with the taste. Now, Artie's over there, and Naide's right here. Artie, yeah, but
Auntie, why
yeah, man, like Artie, he just touches. He just touches.
And I might think he's sitting here there for moral support.
No, he's not. He's always hands-on, and that's why we love having Artie as well. So, guys, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning again.
So, once we're inside this kitchen, it's always about something new and special. What are we doing today?
Okay, today we're doing lunch and meat fajitas with Johnny cake.
Hold on. You never said it.
Oh, you want to say? Lunch and meat fajitas with a Johnny cake twist.
Let me think she said Johnny cake
like that too.
Johnny cake finish.
Lunch and meat fajitas, Johnny cake finish. That
I am trying to understand. How you do lunch and meat fajitas? What that?
Yeah.
Instead of chicken,
but
you use lunch and meat.
But okay.
All right. So first thing first.
Show me what you do.
Okay. Well,
You don't open the one thing.
Yeah.
This one don't open.
Okay. There you go, RT.
Pay attention.
First things first.
So we're gonna do the beans on this side.
So.
Okay.
And then on this side we're gonna do with the lunch and meat. This one.
I want to tell you. They want to tell you. Oh, yeah. Yes. Hey.
There's no such thing as too much coconut.
That's right.
Okay.
Maybe. Because you ever cook rice and beans with coconut milk and it's too rich because you put too much coconut milk. Yeah.
You have to have the balance.
Yeah. So there we go. First things first, we got to pan the oil up.
Make the oil get hot. And then for the beans we're gonna use onion, refried beans, coconut. Well, we use the coconut oil, and then you can also add a little bit of coconut milk to give it taste.
San Marcos.
Yes.
San Marcos beans.
Yes.
And then for the luncheon meat, we're using the chicken luncheon meat with onions and sweet pepper, bit of coconut oil, and to taste soy sauce.
Soy sauce. Okay, what is this recipe?
This one is.
I think.
I want to see from what you know this is right? You know this he has not said a word. Okay, so which one we have to start with first?
Okay, well, you can do that side and I'll do this side.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, onions up, let's go.
John, you and I are here for moral support.
I love it. Next time I'm here, I'll cook them and watch. Alright. So that's the way it is right now. We're mixing things up. This is actually lunch and meat fajitas
with
Johnny cake finish. Yes. So while we're doing that, RT, we sure something new about, man. What's going on?
Well, for all the folks here and our viewers at Grace Kennedy, we have our same promotions we had last month, which is purchase one Grace corned beef, you get a free container. Purchase one Grace luncheon meat, you get a free container. Also, we have you purchase one of our Grace salad cream, you get 2 sachets of black pepper. We have our promotion at Publix, which is you purchase one of the big coconut oil, you get a free coconut ketchup, which is one of those right there.
Hey, I'll tell you something.
And countrywide, we have, if you purchase the same coconut oil, you get a free 25-gram coconut powder. So you get a coconut powder with a coconut oil.
What I love about this coconut milk is that you, even if you don't use all of it, you can close it and put it in the fridge. Right? And it doesn't go to waste.
You're not going
right? I really like this. And it has the servings for like maybe a quarter cup.
Yeah.
But you could stretch and leave it, man.
Look, whenever I see coconut milk pouring, I just want to drink it.
This is so cute, right?
Yeah.
And it has.
Have you ever tried it in your coffee?
Coconut milk?
No.
Yes.
Never ever.
It's nice.
You just speak different languages.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's nice.
Okay.
What kind of palabras?
Which one? This one?
Yes, coconut milk.
First time I hear that.
I've
If
never
you
heard
don't
of that.
have carnation or milk, you can use your coconut milk with your sugar and it tastes very well.
In a coffee?
Yes. I tried it, so I know.
Maybe. I mean, you like your coffee sweet now?
No.
Okay.
But coconut milk, well, it's not sweet. It got flavor, but.
I trust you.
But yeah, but I know.
I didn't have any milk, and I saw the coconut milk there, like.
You need milk, so you might use that.
Milk in your coffee.
Yes.
So
I said, let me try it, you know.
We also have our chill and grill promotion in the stores at Publix here in Belize City. You can purchase any one of the products, which is that coconut water, or at jerk season, and you could get a chance to win a fabulous grill. Like you said, Jan, they have a grill comes with seasonings, coconut water, aprons, cooking utensils.
Yeah.
There's a display right there.
I would call it a barbecue setup.
There's a display right there at Publix.
At Publix, there's a
Boulevard and
display.
Highway, you can find them.
And like how you wanted a grill, you can go there and purchase it.
Alright, I see you and Nate just add things into your different meals. So what did you? Okay then. So what you just do?
Just add some black pepper and some of our Hong Kong soy sauce.
Soy
Just
sauce.
to saute it a little.
That smells really good. It smells really good.
Depending how you want it, if you want it really soft, if you want everything a little bit hard.
Yeah.
This right here is ready.
Already, like not even 1 minute gone.
That's
it.
And what about you, Nate? What you put in your beans?
In the beans, I just added a bit of salt and black pepper to give taste with a little bit of coconut milk. And you just mix it up.
And that's it.
Yes.
So the ingredients again, because this is a twist.
This is very fast.
Yeah, this is fast. It's a quick thing. This is a Johnny cake. This is luncheon meat.
Fajitas.
Whip.
A Johnny cake finish.
Johnny cake finish. You think that, Joe? So and then we've got Johnny cakes. We've got Johnny cakes in the oven as we speak.
Yes.
So everything is being done
And
fresh.
for the Johnny cakes, we use the coconut milk, coconut oil, salt, baking powder, rice baking powder.
We've got grease baking powder right
Yes.
here. And it's quick. And the thing about this though, they're not any Johnny cake.
No.
Wheat finish.
Wheat finish. Okay. Alright, so we don't know where upon the health factor then.
Yep. So it's all about plating now. RT don't get it. Yeah.
So while the beans is just finishing cooking up,
Yeah.
you could start plating and then we can just wait for the beans afterwards.
Yeah. Well, I know. This time Johnny cake, I'm gonna pop on a piece of Johnny cake and start go on.
John, you already got lunch for today.
I know, and I'm so glad.
No, this is breakfast.
Oh, it's a breakfast?
Yeah.
But fajit, okay, say, I'm not just to blow my mind today. Coconut milk in a coffee, fajitas for breakfast. Well, what is? What do you want?
Alright.
Then,
and we got the cheese and everything.
top it off with some cheese.
What?
Here.
Why, RT?
What?
You serious, bro?
Depending how much cheese you want to put in.
All of it.
Yeah, well, you know when it comes to cheese, you have to have that.
I have all the cheese.
Yes. You could walk 2 miles to the store and you reach back home without cheese, go back.
And need it to top it off with the beans.
Right.
Here, your pearl.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have for moral support.
Check this out. This is a green
A little
finish.
bit more, but
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
How you I like my refried beans a little bit
thickish.
Thick?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, this would need to go some more if you want to get it thick. But let's get back to the special. Let's get back to the specials while you guys are plating. And of course, you could go to Publix and various stores so you could get these specials. Tell us, buddy.
We have our braised corned beef. You purchase one, you get a container free. You purchase any one of our braised luncheon meat, you get a container free. We have our coconut oil promotion. You purchase a coconut oil, you get a free 25-gram coconut milk powder. We have our salad cream. You purchase one of our salad cream, you get 2 sachets of black pepper.
Yay!
We have our malher 908 gram. You purchase one of that, you get a free container. You can follow our Facebook page, like our Grace Kennedy page, Grace Beverage Center. Also check our chill and grill promotion we have. Look out for specials coming in the month of September as well.
Just like that, and we've wrapped things up. Check this out, huh? Check that out. Check the shots there. Ooh. That looks great.
That breakfast with you?
That's breakfast indeed. That could be lunch. I'd knock this off for lunch too.
I'd knock that off for lunch.
And when I drink tea later, I'd drink tea with this.
Yeah, with the
drink tea. Dinner come with rice. Drink tea come with Johnny cake. Right, RT?
Tea and Johnny cake.
That's right. But this was,
I am outnumbered.
you know what? And the thing about this though, it's very colorful.
Yes.
We use the bell peppers and the very nicely chopped luncheon meat. We're talking about carne enlatada de pollo. Yeah. So we use that. I think about 2 or 3 of them. I think about 2.
Yeah.
We've got the San Marcos refried beans, greased coconut milk. We've got the everything.
Oil, grease, baking powder, malher.
What about grease? Salt too? Guys, it's salt, yeah?
The malher.
The malher?
Okay. Everything.
Everything grease.
Para get on it? I just say. Well, pop the
beans will bubble up.
We've got some more Johnny cakes inside the oven. It's going to be a festive morning. Like we mentioned, it's a great day to be great. So why not, huh? Check this platter out. Everything is great. It was great, guys. Thank you so very much for joining us this
We
morning.
both will have some breakfast now.
Yep. That's right. Let's do it, guys.
Lunch and meat fajitas with
January finish.
Yup.
Yes.
We're gonna take a break. When we come back, of course, we'll be telling about that passport. Which passport? You're gonna find out when
I go fly with it.
come back. Yeah. This one you could go anywhere you want. And if you notice a rule,
I know.
Anywhere.
I see it.
We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Fulltech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.
Start your engines now for the National MSME Roadshow, geared towards building the resilience of MSMEs and developing a national MSME directory. Sign up for this 3-day event filled with intensive boot camps, presentations, MSME support and formalization clinics, pop-up shops, and more to help you develop and promote your business. The National MSME Roadshow will be in Corozal starting August 24th, Orange Walk August 31st, Belize City September 7th, Punta Gorda September 14th, Key Cocker September 22nd, Belmopan September 28th, San Ignacio and San Helena on October 5th, Dangriga October 12th, Placencia October 19th, and closes in San Pedro from October 26th. Learn more and sign up for the National MSME Roadshow by visiting the Beltrade Facebook page or call or WhatsApp us at 613-5139. And let's get your business on the road.
The Miss Belize pageant is back. Find out who will represent us at the most important pageant in the world, Miss Universe. It takes place on Saturday, August 13th at 8:30 p.m. at the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. Watch it live right here on Channel 5 or on our Facebook and YouTube pages. It's an event you won't want to miss.
Okay, students, let's focus now.
Teacher, yes, teacher.
Can anyone tell me what sustainable development means? Ganze?
Huh?
Anybody?
Teacher. Last night my dad was talking about sustainable development and he said something about people and nature and something else. Oh, and money.
That's good. But did you ask your dad what sustainable development really means?
Yes, teacher, but he said I was too young to know what that is. Is it something bad?
No, Balisha, it's not bad. It's delicious. Well, at least it looks delicious on the TV.
Can I get some? No, Waldo. You're thinking about edible arrangements. That's what you saw. Edible arrangement.
Don't laugh, class. Some people get confused with sustainable development. But when we balance the three things Padisha said, we achieve sustainable development.
What do you mean by balance, teacher?
It is when people use only the resources they need from the forest, rivers, and sea and leave some resources to grow back again.
But teacher, why do people cut down the nice trees that give us shade and kill the poor animals?
Because people need wood to build houses, food to cook, and water to drink.
But teacher, we have enough trees to get wood and enough plants and animals to get food. Good enough that we can sell them and make money.
That may be so, Waldo. We need money to live. But if we use up all the resources, then there will be none left for our friends and families to see later. Do you think that's fair?
No, teacher. That's being greedy. My mom always tells me to use what I need now and save for rainy days.
Exactly.
Teacher, if we take care of Belize's precious resources and practice sustainable development, we and our children can enjoy all of Belize. That's what I learned from the Department of the Environment when they came to present at our school.
Oh, that's excellent, Waldo.
Just like that, we are back, and it's time to move on into our second segment. Now, this one is there to moi.
We wonder why.
I'll tell you what, man. For me, Belikin is my bear.
Yeah.
Belikin is my bear.
It truly is the bear of Belize.
Yes, it is. This is all about Belize and heritage. It's all about us. When you open one of those beers and you taste it, you're actually tasting a country.
It tastes home.
And that's how I feel. It's all about the Belikin passport. That's what we'll be talking about. How you get one? What you put when you get in there?
What the Belikin passport?
Yeah. Ruel Trejo is in with us. He's actually the Belikin brand coordinator.
Yes.
And he's in to talk to us about the Belikin passport. You got my visa ready?
I got your visa ready.
So, okay, just for kicks, I've seen this around already, right? So for the people at home that don't know what this is or what it means, or I could fly with it.
Yeah. You could go some Pedro with it.
You could go some Pedro with it, but can you really? So tell us,
yeah.
Rahul.
So this is a beautiful and romantic idea that was brewed up at Belize Brewing Company.
Yeah.
The past coordinator for Belikin, he created this wonderful idea where Belize is amazing, beautiful, and most of us have not traveled within our country. So why don't we pair it with the beer of Belize, with Belikin?
Okay. Yeah.
So he just dreamt up this idea of a passport. We go to these different bars that you've never known. You go, you have a nice Belikin, you get a stamp.
Yeah.
And it becomes so romantic in the sense that, oh, this weekend I'm going to go have this wonderful weekend with my friends, get a stamp, have a Belikin, you know, and I find it amazing. I've been to some of these bars that I've never heard before. There's one in Toledo that's called Beyonce Bar.
You don't got a Beyonce?
That's where, but you know that my friend get her first stamp. She like, I can't find a place that Belma Pan, but I can wait at Toledo for get a stamp.
Exactly.
And not even in town. We're talking in the rural area, the outskirts of Toledo. That's where you find Beyonce's bar.
Yeah.
Why you
Beautiful.
know
Well, buenas son and so there go. I know what Beyonce is.
Okay.
But it's so nice that the idea came around, and I feel one of the things I love about the Belikin passport is that you could go to any corner of this country, and there is some business there that would give you a stamp. Now, what I like about that is that you travel and you enjoy a genuine Belizean product.
Okay, so then that kind of trumps my next question, because you say Beyonce bar or whatever name.
Yeah.
They're in the outskirts. So how do you select these places that are viable for the passport?
We select these places based on how authentic and Belizean they are.
Okay.
Some of these bars, when they're on, like, you know, through the valley, you're going through to Sand Creek and these different places, they're not regular bars that you would stop to. But when you do, you have a real authentic you know, Belizean experience.
Yeah.
You know, some of them sell food. They sell really good fire hot rice and beans. These things that you would never stop to try.
Yeah.
But you do, and when you do, that's it. That's where you're gonna stop every time you go to Dangriga, when you go to Placencia.
Okay.
And San Pedro has a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and I haven't been to all of them as yet, but I'm planning on it. I'm gonna do a bear crawl.
So you do based on tourist destinations as well. So depending on the amount of people that would venture into a space. Talk to us about what consists of how you get a stamp. Is it just one Belikin and I get a stamp?
Yeah, actually, you have to buy from the Belikin family, Belikin beer, stout, or light, and you get a stamp. The passport has all the other beers and notes and different stuff that we also do at the Belize Brewing Company. So we're just trying to give you like an idea of the other beers that we have, and that Belikin obviously is the number one because it's the beer of Belize.
Of course. So, so what happens if I fill mine out? And primarily, do I get like a lot of stamp on one page, or I get a stamp per page? And what happens if I fill it out?
You're gonna get multiple stamps on a page. Okay, like I have mine here, so I can show you.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're just
yours
like
look used.
I've been having fun, okay?
I've seen that, but this is what it looks like inside, and it kind of gives you like a brief history of the Belize Brewing Company.
Yeah.
You have a number, and you have to put your name, all of that jazz.
Yeah.
If lost, you return it to, and then it has an expiration date.
Yes.
Okay, but Ruhel, this not used yet, and the expiration date is December.
Well,
so what do I do when it expires?
You need to carry that.
No, I'm just asking, what do I do when it expires?
So right now, that's why we're doing activations at these different bars. So people are already collecting stamps, and depending on how many stamps you have, it depends on the price. So 15 stamps, unique stamps. You get a sticker that says
I can't flip it properly for your dream.
You get a sticker that says...
Yeah, you get a sticker that says official Belikin Passport Traveler. You get 30 stamps, you get a pin, a very nice enamel pin that says Belikin Passport Traveler. And if you get 50, you get the first 100 people that get a 50 unique stamps. They get a Yeti with the Belikin and all the stamps engraved around the Yeti.
I have seen that too.
So where are they taking this to? Where am I taking this to get my stamp?
Okay, so
my stamps counted.
If I fill it out, where do I take it?
When you fill it out, then you can go to one of our places in
our sales center.
One of our sales centers. I'm sorry, one of our sales centers, and then you go and present your passport. Then they will go and check everything. But also, if you've done more than 15, 30, or 50, then you can go to one of our activations that we're doing, and they will give you the prizes as well. We have Belikin passport individuals that are there to authentically check each stamp, and then if you have 15, they're going to give you your sticker. If you have 30, your pin, 50, your Yeti.
Yes.
So if you go on
do you want to open it and show the viewers how your
one looks?
So this is my one right now.
All right, so we're actually that's his.
He has to zoom in.
It looks
Look
just
at you
like
going all
passport.
over the place.
I have to.
Okay.
I love Belize and I love where I work. But yeah, sorry.
So let's check it out.
Yeah.
So that's what it looks like. Those are some of the stamps.
Some pretty stamps.
So you know him in San Pedro.
Him in Pedro. You see the big one is San Pedro, and it's a key cocker.
Yes.
In Belikin store.
Yes.
So we have 50 unique places where you can get stamps, but we also have like secret stamps.
Yeah.
We don't really say, but like let's say like Agric, there was a secret stamp.
But how do you know? How do you know which place you go and there's a stamp there? Do I need to go to the bartender, or if I'm one that's so enthusiastic about this, I really want to get stamps, and I'm passing a spot. Do I know that they have one, or I have to?
I think we're trying to do it more like word of mouth, and we wanted to keep it like a secret. So people that work there would tell their friends and tell their family, and then they would know where to get this.
But then, like, say, I forget my passport every time.
Well, April, that means you're supposed to forget it. Put it in your phone as an alarm.
Or you have to be like me. I keep it in my pocket.
So, what sign do I look for?
Oh, there's
exactly.
that.
Yeah, the sign on a specific spot because that's the place that I like to go. Or I'm traveling, at upon the Hummingbird Highway. They got a lot of these nice spots.
Nice spots.
How do I know that they have stamp?
Okay. So here in the passport again, there's a small section that there's a QR code. So right here you scan it and you go straight to our website dedicated to the passport, and there's a drop box that shows you everywhere their Facebook and their Google Map links. So if you're going in that direction, you can pin it on your Google Map. You can make it part of your adventure.
All right. So we're gonna try that.
Yeah, I mean. So, okay, John is getting his QR code out.
All right, so what you do
You really like Belikin, John.
I am a Belikin guy, I'm sorry.
So while John scans the code, I know that you are here, but you're not here alone. You have some prizes for us, some giveaways.
So,
So
I brought 2 cases of Belikin cans.
Yes, because you guys do that now.
They just hit the market yesterday.
Hold on, we don't hit the market, but I scanned the QR code and it's actually on my phone as we speak.
Yes, Dreams have
my
it.
phone look like Crackerjack, I'm sorry. But so it actually gives you a location. You could just click, so we go to Belize District, and they tell you everywhere, and it actually gives you the map. There's Best Western. You could get it at Radisson, Bradley's Backyard, Luca, Bird's Eye. So let's go to Toledo. Let's see what happens when you go to Toledo, James. Check this out. Toledo, Waluka's, Nimha Restaurant, Wayland's World, Beyonce Bar.
I'll be in Stan Creek later. Let's see where Stan Creek is.
Let's see what Stan Creek. Okay, Stan Creek Island Breeze Bar and Grill, Driftwood Bar, and
Tipsy
man.
Hills Bar.
All right. So all you need to do is just scan the QR code and tell you exactly where to go.
Right there, you can also see that we have an agenda for August, everywhere that's going to be activated. Today, we're going to activate at 3 places, one here in Belize City, which is Luca Restaurant and Bar. The other one is going to be in Ladyville, our Friends and Friends
Outback.
Yeah, really nice place. I was surprised when I got there. I really liked it.
Place nice, man. I love that place. I love that spot, and it's so hideaway. It's it's nice.
And then the third one is going to be at Kikaker at Reef Bar.
When you say an activation, what do you mean?
Activation means that some of our passport people are going to be there, our representatives, and they're going to check your passport for you, check if all your stamps are unique, everything. You can redeem prizes, you can win passports and other, Belikin stuff. So we're either going to ask you questions about the passport, or we can have like a little chugging competition, we can play beer pong. It's all about the beer and the experience. We want you to come to these bars, have fun with us. Know that Belikin is the #1 beer of Belize, guys.
It is.
We're going to make it a Belizean authentic experience.
Easy as that.
Yeah.
Easy as that. So you go to these activations and of course you get your opportunity. So you got 15 stamp. What you going to get?
You're going to get your sticker, official Belikin Passport Traveler. Your 30 stamps. You're going to pin that says official Belikin Passport Traveler. And if you got first 100 people that get 50 stamps, get a Yeti with all the stamps and has Belikin on it.
All right. Well,
love that.
You heard it first. But like we mentioned,
there is a
you
giveaway.
Actually have there's a giveaway, but there is the product that just got in the market yesterday. I made mention of, which is the
Belikin in a can.
Belikin in a can. Wow.
I love it though. It's very resourceful, sustainable, good for the environment. I appreciate that.
Check that out.
So this launched yesterday.
Yes.
And is it just regular Belikin that's in can?
Hey, hold on.
There
is nothing regular about Belikin.
I'm asking for the product. You could tell me work at BNB, you say how processive and get yours now, lad. All right. Fine, it is the regular Belikin beer, but then is it also the stout?
Yeah,
do we have
so I don't want to give away too much. Well, just know that you're going to see a lot of cans soon, and you're going to be amazed at by what you see.
And if I know amazed, I'll come back.
Yeah, of course, I'm going to come back on the show. We're going to talk about it.
All
right. So you have 2 packs of 24 pack.
It's a case.
It's a case, yeah.
So we'll be giving away one case is what we'll be giving away right now. And
what do they have to do to win this one case?
The first person, you want me to get this one?
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right.
You could
so the first person, yes, April, the first person to go on our Facebook page.
Yes, on Open Your Eyes BZ on Facebook.
to tell us how many stamps you need to collect and what you collect with these stamps, or the various stamps, you will be walking away with a case of Belikin in cans. Just got on the market yesterday, and that's going to be your prize. All right.
Pick it up right here at the.
Pick it up right here at Channel 5. Pick it up right here at Channel 5.
How many stamps and what you get per stamp?
All right. So that's
Open your eyes on BZ. I know they're on the stock. Then scroll back for check out what Al Ruhel just said. But the first person to comment on our Facebook page, Open Your Eyes BZ, will be walking away with a pack of canned regular Belikin beer. Did I say that correctly this time?
No, you say it wrong because there is nothing regular about a Belikin beer. So you get
You just say a Belikin beer.
Belikin in can, yes.
Yes.
There are varieties, you know, and I feel like I should tell my viewers of the variety that they're receiving.
Yes, there's so many things on the horizon. Trust me, when it comes to Belikin, there's so many things on the horizon that you're going to love. But when it comes to Belize's heritage, when it comes to tasting your country, when it comes to how authentic our country is, you only get that in a Belikin beer. All right. So, Ru, once again, the passports are out. How you could get a passport, though?
Actually, at these activations, like I said, there's 3 happening today. So when you go and you buy a bucket of Belikin beer, you can get a passport for free.
All right.
So guys, go out, check out our website, check out where we're going to activate next. Go buy your bucket, get your passport, get your stamp, and start your journey. Because this is a really amazing Belizean journey.
Backpack, take a road trip, take your Belikin passport, and stamp it on your way.
Be a Belizean Belikin traveler.
I love it. Belizean Belikin traveler.
Yeah, that's what you need to be. We got a winner?
No, it needs to be accurate.
It needs to be accurate.
Accurate.
He actually gave 3
different stamps.
If you got this amount of stamp, you win this. You got this amount of stamp, you get that. And if you got this amount of stamp.
And I have the only one I remember. That is the bigger one.
All right, so we got.
All right, so when we get back.
Yeah, so when we get back, of course, we'll be telling you who the winner is. But again, you pick this case of Belikin in can. Pick that up right here at Channel 5 if you're the winner. All right, Ru, thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
I like Rabbit for he name, you know.
Yeah,
Ru, I got you. Thank you. We're going to take the break, and when we come back, it's going to be with the Department of Youth Services as they've got their International Youth Day coming up. What do we expect on that day? I'll be telling you when we come back. Stay with us.
Hello eCash user, the eCash app is now available in Spanish. Changing the language in your eCash app from English to Spanish is quick and easy. Let me walk you through the steps. First, open your eCash app. Enter your PIN. Tap the More icon at the bottom of your screen. Choose Security. Select Language. Tap on Spanish. Then re-enter your PIN. And that's it! Your eCash app is now in Spanish, and you can continue to enjoy your eCash digital wallet. Belize Bank's eCash app makes life easier.
Have you been searching for a premier parcel of land in a safe and enchanted community? Well, Pukta Villas subdivision in Orange Walk is your answer. Come and choose your prime home estate at the Pukta Villas Property Expo, Sunday, August 28th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Pukta Villas Park next to Trial Farm Village. This is one event you don't want to miss. There will be amazing promotions on lots and services on that day only. Let us show you the spectacular amenities this master plan subdivision offers. Don't miss out on the complimentary food, drinks, face painting, bouncy house, and much more. Bring your family to an atmosphere of refinement and comfort. For more information, call 610-3182. Pukta Villas, a true residential paradise offering more.
I'm always on the go, and the country is my home. So when I want to get away from it all, I immerse myself with my favorite movies, all from the new Smart Stream app. It's easy to use this service. Purchase your movies from the app and use your mobile data. Smart Stream data packages or smart broadband to stream and enjoy. Be like me and stream on the go with Smart Stream.
KTV.
Vote for your favorite KTV contestant by texting the number of votes followed by a space, then your contestant's number, and send it to smart code 5885. Here are this week's contestants.
Amor prohibido murmuran por las calles porque somos de distintas sociedades.
Este frío noviembre cuando las hojas caen a morir por siempre. Noviembre sin día es sentir que la lluvia.
Y tan solo con desprecio me has pagado y ahora ves. Si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento. Si una vez
Devi seppellir e seppellire lassù in montagna avete solo una gota debe pensar la sequía y para qué llorar, para qué más.
Remember, voting ends on Sunday at midnight. And don't forget to tune in every Tuesday, live, only on 5.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Brian. Please stop running around the house.
Right now, Dad.
Damn it, Brian! I told you stop it! Can't you hear me? Are you deaf? Or you just plain
Time out. Your life is stressful, and it is easy to lose your patience. When you feel this is about to happen, take a time out. Harsh words are verbal violence and can be very harmful. They are not forgotten. Offering alternatives and communicating with your child is the best way to build real respect. I'm sorry, Brian. That just had a rough day at work. Can you do something quiet?
Do you want a job?
That's more like it.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. And April,
yes,
we've got something very, very good to share with you. As a matter of fact, this one is a flashback. We've got the Miss Universe Belize pageant coming up tomorrow. These delegates were in with us on Wednesday. It was a great time hanging out with them. We know how they strive.
Yes.
We know how
intelligent,
much,
beautiful, hardworking women are up for this crown. It's going to be very difficult for
It's going to be a difficult task for the judges. But let's give you a flashback of what it was like back then and what it's going to be like now. Check this out.
Miss Universe Belize 2020 is 24-year-old San Pedrana Iris Salguero. The announcement was made during a virtual broadcast from the Biltmore Plaza over the weekend. It was an overwhelming experience because even though she was chosen in early December, it had to be kept a secret until the official announcement was made.
My mind is racing. As I was telling you, no one back home knows. This was a secret that was very difficult to keep. A month in the process, not even my parents know. And I'm just excited to see the response of the people. And I asked my fellow Belizeans for their love and for their support because I said in my speech, it makes a difference.
The selection process was different this time around. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, a casting call for which 15 persons applied was held. And after several rounds of interviews, Salguero was selected to take over from 2019's Destiny Arnold, Romeo Escobar is director of the Miss Universe Belize organization.
It was a lengthy process that started in November 1st when we had a virtual casting call. We had 15 young ladies apply. Then the committee reviewed other applications. We narrowed it down to a top 8. Those top 8 went on to interview with the Miss Universe Belize organization and the reigning queen, Miss Destiny Arnold. After that, we narrowed it down to a top 4. Those lucky top 4 young ladies went on to an interview with an international panel of judges.
My experience has helped me to grow into my confidence, into my empowerment. I was a child that was bullied in school. So that made me very insecure, and I was a tomboy because of it. I used to hide my body because I was bullied for being thin and tall. And 2015 was a year of a lot of lessons for me, a lot of wins and a lot of losses. But it made me just fall in love with all those little imperfections that society tends to label. So I think that my biggest strength is my confidence and remembering my roots, my humility, and just representing my people. Because Belize is a melting pot of culture. There's a lot to represent. Heavy is the crown, but I'm sure that I can do it.
Salguero is no stranger to pageantry. She has represented the jewel in several international pageants, including Miss World back in 2016 and Miss Earth in 2017. So with a date for the international pageant still outstanding but rumored to be held sometime in late April or early May, Salguero and her team have already hit the ground running.
Even though I have experience, there's always room for improvement. That goes down to my training, to my walk, perfecting it with my trainer, Rafael Pimentel. I'm grateful for him. He's really, really experienced, and it's a lot of work, but I'm willing to put that effort. And of course, with my speech coach, we're just fine-tuning my little answers to my contract, to my bio for Miss Universe, but we are training very hard. And it requires sometimes some very late nights and some early mornings, but when it's something you want from the bottom of your heart, it's not just about the glitz and glamour. It's about the higher purpose and platform that I want to achieve with Miss Universe.
Dwayne Moody for News 5.
Of course.
And we're back.
That was our Flashback Friday.
Yes, yes.
A year ago, when Iris Salgado was actually chosen as Miss Belize Universe, or Miss Universe Belize. Which one are they?
I don't know.
One are they, right?
Miss Universe Belize. Correct us in the comments.
There we go. So she was actually chosen. It was a great time. She reigned gracefully. And of course, we're looking forward to what it's going to be like again this time around. Tomorrow is going to be the pageant. It starts at 8:30. It's going to be at the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts.
Yes,
and of course, it's going to be right here on 5 as well. All right. We're about to take the break. When we come back, though, it's going to be with a rep from the Department of Youth Services. April, you may know that today the International Youth Day.
Yes.
You may know?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't.
I'm
but
sorry.
I tell you what. We'll be telling you exactly. All right, so let's go directly into Nikisha Lima is in with us. She's the Youth Empowerment Coordinator in the Department of Youth Services. Nikisha, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And it's so nice to have you in. Welcome with us this morning.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here with you guys this morning.
Oh, man, I feel warm when I say
She
that.
come way from Corozal for sewage and telling us all about International Youth Day.
Yes.
So I really want to ask, when is the actual date, and why is it important that we're highlighting this day?
Today is actually International Youth Day, the 12th of August.
Yes.
And this year's theme is integrating solidarity, creating a world for all ages.
Yeah.
And basically why we are doing this, or why the team, it's because we are highlighting what we want to do is for the mainstreaming that the Department of Youth Services is working towards. And it also gonna gives us that push and have our community, the entire community of Belize, know that there are many things that we can do to make a change, not only for our young people, but also for the older ones.
All right.
Tell us about the work of the Department of Youth Services. What are some of the things that are being carried out right now? We, years back, we heard youth saying, we don't have a voice. We don't feel like we're properly represented. We don't feel like we have much to do. Tell us about the work of the Department of Youth Services.
So currently, the Department of Youth Services has different programs, and we have the on-the-job skills training program that we are that recently started this week. We had a cohort last year as well. So, and it's been happening simultaneously countrywide. So no district can't say they've been left out.
All right.
And our young people are always welcome to come to our drop-in centers in every district. And we also have one in San Pedro as well. So there is one in Benque, one in San Ignacio, and one in Belmopan. So, you know, Cayo is a huge district, so they do have drop-in centers at these places. We, like I said, we are also doing the tutoring sessions for young people ages 12 to 15 years. And that is currently happening. It's a 3-week program. So, you know, 12 to 15, they're like first farmers, second farmers. We even have standard 6 students. So this is their 2nd week. Next week gonna be their last week with us in the tutoring sessions.
Oh, they've been enjoying that.
Yes, we are also recruiting young people for the training institute programs that is being carried out. Some of them are gonna be done face-to-face, and some of them can be done online. Like young people from Corozal district who would want to do the, let's say, the agriculture section of it. There is a part of the agriculture section that is face-to-face, and there is a part that is being done online. Yeah, so what we are promoting right now in Corozal, because of the distance from the institutions where they will be taking the face-to-face programs, we are offering them the online, which is the graphic designing program.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
Front desk, customer service, the tourism. Yes.
Nice.
So we are currently recruiting for that, and again, it's happening simultaneously countrywide. So people from Corozal, Arinjuak, you know, Belize City, Belmopan, Cayo, Stan Creek, Dangriga.
I like how she said
Toledo.
Belmopan, then Cayo, you know, like Belmopan, a whole different place.
So you've touched a lot of, you've touched on a way how a lot of lives can be changed.
Yes.
And you know, when it comes to like Corozal, Orange Walk, or these places that are a little far-fetched, you're actually going online to do these things. How can they sign up? Because there are a lot of people, there are a lot of kids, a lot of youths right now that would say, you know what, I need some skills, or I'd like to enhance my skill. But what can I do? How can I sign up for this?
Okay, so there are 2 ways you can sign up. You can either drop into any Department of Youth Services centers in each district, or you can either go on the Department of Youth Services Facebook page, and then you can sign up there. There's a link online that you can sign up there at the Department of Youth Services Facebook page. They're constantly posting up and updating the activities and programs of the Department of Youth Services. I know a lot of young people have technology, phone, tablets. You know, they have their phones, they have their tablets, they have their computers at home, so they can easily log in online, go to the Department of Facebook page, and they can find out more there.
Okay, so all the information is right on there.
On the Facebook page.
And then today is actually the big celebration. It's actually International Youth Day, which is today, celebrating across the world, or right here regionally, or
it's home. International
Youth Day today.
12th of August today.
So tell us about the festivities. What is happening nationwide?
Leading to today's biggest festivity, for the past 2 months, the Department of Youth Services was working on the Belize Youth Rising Star competition.
Yes, we saw that.
Yes, where we had live auditions in each district. And we have 1 winner per district to be representing for the finals, which is going to take place today at the BTL Park.
Sweet!
And that event should be starting today at 1 p.m. So I would like to invite everyone who wishes to come and see what's happening. It's free of cost.
Yeah.
We have surprises.
Prizes and
surprises. Yes.
All right. But also free entertainment.
Free entertainment. And we will also have youth entrepreneurs who will be out there with their booth, selling their products.
Oh my goodness, this is
selling
great.
their stuff. So I invite you all and I welcome you all to come to BTL Park today at 1 p.m.
Is there other festivities happening in each district?
This is one huge festivity that we are having.
Okay.
So we are bringing young people from all districts to Belize City today to be a part of this grand event.
Wow, so one big grand event.
How were the auditions?
Wow. I can tell you for Curzal and Orange Walk, the auditions, the judges had it really hard.
Yeah.
The scores were really, really close.
Really? And what were some of the activities that were done?
What?
We had dancing and we had singing.
I imagine the other districts come with their A game too.
Well, you know how it is.
Yeah.
What? You gotta agree, got a heavy thing to happen. I swear.
And the youths are consisted of what age for
yeah,
this
what are the age
competition?
range for youth? You think I still
I
want
mean,
youth? Or?
John, I don't know if we are youths anymore. But for this competition, I don't think we could have.
You can't cut it?
No, I don't think we may have to cut it. For the Youth Rising Star competition, what is the age range that we're seeing?
The age range we're seeing is 14 to 29.
Oh, and it's still a youth! Check it out, John, and it's still a youth. No?
Yes,
no?
So the age range.
I remember when I was 29. So yeah, it's back.
But anybody from that age range could have competed in the competition.
Could have signed up, could have competed. And your talent to show was not limited.
Okay.
You could have been doing dancing, singing, acting, comedian, magicians.
Yeah.
I know for some districts they had some magicians. So, yes.
So the final activity takes place today at 1 at the
BTL Park here in Belize City.
Here in Belize City. And how long will that be? Can I just stop by anytime?
Yeah.
Yes.
From 1 to what time?
It's 1 until the programs goes on.
Oh, damn. That
Probably
real Belize
like 1
time, you
to
know.
6.
That real Belize time.
Belize time.
Come until it's done.
Come until it's done, yes.
But you've got entertainment, you got
Britney Stars, Hubie.
You got Hubie, yeah. Hubie, that's something else. You got Bossa B Band. I've never heard about the Bossa B, but I know they. Watch it. Woohoo! So it's going to be nice. And the Rising Star, the winner today.
What is the winner? What do they win?
The grand finale for the Belize Youth Rising Star, and the final prize is $5,000 for first place winner.
What?
And then we have prizes for second and third place as well.
But $5,000
is the grand prize.
Wow.
5,000 packs of popcorn. You good with that?
Yeah, well, that's $1 for one.
That's $1 for one.
Yes.
Oh yes, I forget. We're in a recession, people. I forgot about that. But okay, so BTL Park Rising Star competition from 1 o'clock till dawn, and winner is $5,000.
Yes.
What is the importance of this event? Why are we highlighting this particular event itself?
I believe that we need to highlight our young people.
Yeah.
We are not only highlighting our business entrepreneurs today, we are also highlighting our young people that are very talented within our country. And we want to have them voice themselves in the way and in the manner that they can. You know, some of our young people are voicing themselves through their talent.
Yeah.
Some of them are voicing themselves through what they do as an artist, you know, and we are here to do that. The Department of Youth Services is here to, you know, give them that door, that open door,
Yeah,
so
give
that
them
they can,
avenue,
the
so that they're
avenue,
able to
so that they can, you
channel
know,
their
yes,
channel their
exactly.
energy through. You're working along with these youths, so you know them, you've seen them, you've worked along with them. But like for instance, we're not coming out of a pandemic; we're still in a pandemic.
In a pandemic,
but
yes.
Primarily, these youths were actually locked up. They couldn't come on out. They couldn't, you know. But now
Express
they're out.
themselves,
Are
yeah.
you seeing a difference with the interaction with youth?
They are excited to be out.
Yeah.
I guess because of the pandemic and they've been locked in for 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
For 2 years, you know, they're so excited to actually be out there now. They're coming out now. some of them actually expanded on their talent while during the lockdown.
Yeah.
You know, I guess they used the lockdown as a free time to
enhance their
practice and to
skills.
enhance
Yeah.
their skills and stuff. So the opportunities that the department is giving them is, you know, to express now, to share with the world, or share with Belize, share with everyone else their skills that they have enhanced during the pandemic.
And do you think that now, because like I mentioned in the beginning, that one of the things youth would say is that they don't feel like they've got a voice.
They don't feel
being locked,
represented.
you know, locked off because of the pandemic, and then now starting to come on out. Do you feel that they've actually gained the voice that they wanted, that they aspired for? What are your thoughts on that?
I believe,
you talk to them, so you know.
Yes, I believe some of them are still a little bit shy. And this is where the department comes in, you know. This is where the department comes in to give them that avenue to not be shy anymore and to open up to voice their opinions, to voice their choices. And we also have different programs coming up where we are going to give them that opportunity, where they can voice their opinions.
All right. Joining us is Raphael Chad Roberts, who is he's a youth officer at the Department of Youth Services. Good morning and welcome, sir.
Morning. Sorry for the little time frame. I was a little bit off. Morning, Nick. Good morning.
Morning.
So, I mean, it's all hype that we're, you know, getting ready to. Today is the International Youth Day.
Yeah.
For everyone ages 14 to 29, and it's something big because just looking at the theme that we're working on, that it says that intergenerational solidarity, creating a world for all ages. And why do we say that? It's because basically we understand that the hierarchy of how society have been working on is that we have the older, seasoned folks working, and so when and so and so when you're working with seasoned folks, they normally are within the no nonsense bracket, or they're like, okay, I'm set for this, so this is how we carry out things. And we're not saying every seasoned person is like that. However, however, there are a majority of them, and you notice that when they go to getting a job, for instance, it affects our youth, because then either, okay, you could be 25 years old with a bachelor's degree, or 28 with a master's, and it's like, nah, you're too young to be a manager, you're too young to be a supervisor. And so creating this team was rallying around that area of saying, you know what, don't leave us outside. We're here, we are the upcoming professionals that are going to take over your place. Not to say that it sounds harsh, however, you know, we're heading in that path.
So run that theme back again by us, please.
Oh,
because it's very important what you're mentioning.
Definitely, it says intergenerational solidarity, creating a world for all ages, and this is our theme for this year. And so again, it's not just saying we're segregating youth from the seasoned work. We want to be in coexistence together, so that way everybody, I mean, we're not fully prepared, or some people might still have what we'd say a seasoned niche. And that is something that we would love to learn, but don't strangle us. Give us the opportunity.
But then how do you do that if these seasoned folks are the ones that make decisions?
And so that would be, it could come through the youth mainstream that we're currently working with, and this basically allows us to nobody gets left behind. Okay, and so if you're working within that area, you want to make sure that everyone who's within your company to be a huge team player. Not just, okay, you're good at creating the flyer, that's it, that's all you're gonna do within
you don't have any other skills.
You know, so if that's your only skill, then we'll lock you in there, but we don't want that.
This strikes home for me, because that's actually the reality. That's what you're seeing.
That's what we were talking about this morning.
When you've got a lot of people who are of we could say 35, 40, 45, 50, they're the ones who are seen as, okay, you guys are actually, like, for some reason or the other, it comes across, okay, you guys are supposed to be the leader. When in reality, that is not exactly how we're supposed to have it. We have made
this particular space, we are done, it is your turn now. And we are seeing that it's difficult that some of these seasoned players have they don't want to let go.
They don't want to let go.
And they don't want to
Yeah.
provide the opportunities for others to come in and say, all right, here is my idea. Let's try it. Even if it doesn't work out, right? Let's
Indeed.
try it.
Indeed.
So then how are you, as the youth service department, breaking those barriers?
Okay, so with that is that, for instance, we have the new administration kicked in under the head of Director Kevin Kittle. We launched a national youth survey. And so he always said, you cannot assist the youth if you don't know what they want, what they need. And so with that survey, that's something that we had to take serious. And it was a national survey where we went through, different areas where even in the furthest corner of this country, we got a chance to go. And so hearing their voices, seeing the responses from what they had in mind, that's how we then create a strategic plan for the year, and then we go about executing our task. One of those are the current one that we're working with, the Belize Youth Rising Star. That was one of the cry. We don't have a venue to showcase our talent. They're not taking us serious.
That is the line right there.
They're not taking
We're
us
not
serious.
taking serious as youths or as young professionals in a workspace where you look like a picnic, so you can't produce anything.
That's
so with the Youth Rising Star, how has the response been of the youths in terms of that particular
with that, it has been a positive. I mean, we do have some shy folks, they're a little bit reluctant
Yes.
because it's a
that
new
was
concept.
Nikisha was explaining to us.
Yes, they're really shy, so they're just getting out.
And so with that, we kind of had to, I know we had a little bit more extra rallying to do. However, we managed to capture, I think it was like over 74 participants nationally so far. And this is the first time that we're starting this show. So I mean, that's good enough for now, but we know what we're going to do for next year. And then it boils down to 8 contestants today at the BTL Park, where it's going to be our national event. And that commemorates and also gives a firm representation that we are listening to the youth and their voices matter. And so it has been a very positive response because we give them the opportunity to, selecting the judges, it had to be from a fair standpoint where we have Belize City representative judges, but we also had district level judges. So they know the talent that is around them and they could better give a better response and advocate like, okay, this person is good at this area, or, doing their stuff behind the scenes. And so giving them that opportunity enables them to feel as if, okay, we are here for you. We want to listen to what you've got, and we're not critiquing you in a way where we're shoving you down the barrel like everybody else have been doing to you. And so that's basically the response that we've been getting. Sir, it is so amazing. The department has really stepped up its game, and this is an amazing national show that you're putting on for us.
So giving them the ability to actually showcase what they've... because for some reason or that, I feel like the talent this afternoon is going to be superb.
It's amazing.
It's gonna be.
It's amazing.
And not only that, we have been working with diverse young people. We are not only working, with like one specific group of people, but we also work with people with disabilities who have talents and want to showcase their talent. And you will see some of that today at our final show.
Look, I'll tell you, when you said that, diverse abilities and whatnot, I could remember going to PG, and there's this guy, Charlie. And Charlie is, he's blind, but Charlie is a darn good DJ. And Charlie finds his music. Charlie knows where to find his music. He knows how to mix it. That's amazing.
It's amazing.
Speaking of that, I always go back to Donovan Renault. Well, he's seen
Exactly.
Donovan is, he's not able to see anything, but Donovan was actually a long-standing broadcaster, still broadcasting today. And then there's one final, Mr. Hoare, may he rest in peace. He was blind, visually impaired, and he was actually teaching at Stella Maris. So he was actually teaching special, children with special needs. And so when people talk about, things are tough. Look at the lifestyle of these people. And then from there you say, if they're able to do it, not bringing them down at any time, any way, whatever, if they're able to do it, you can.
And John, with that she's saying, my coworker is saying that it isn't true because we're looking at one of our contestants. She cannot walk very well and she's blind. But playing the piano and also singing the song is an amazing
Courtney from Corazal.
Yes. See?
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. See, John knows
people.
Yeah.
Courtney from Corozal.
I think John has been in this business
Beautiful
long.
voice.
Yeah.
Able to play the piano or the
Yes.
keyboard and whatnot.
Yes. Very,
That
very
young
amazing.
lady is on a different level.
That
And
is
I'm
so
so
true.
proud of her. I know Courtney from a baby.
But
Seriously.
I really
And-
appreciate the opportunity of giving them that platform that
definitely.
other. I mean, John, you might know her, but the rest of Belize might not. Right?
And the idea behind the Belize Youth Rising Stars, basically, for us to showcase what Belize have. You know, we have all of these talents and they're bottled up. We want the world to see, we want them to see, and also that way, when it comes to people recruiting, you have a fair play to say, these are the people who are here, this is what Belize have to offer. You can step up your game and come and recruit with us. You never know. There could be a foreigner who might love,
And it's also like an avenue to have our Belizean people note that the Department of Services is not just close to one certain type of people. We are a department that work with diverse abilities with our young people, and you know, they are always welcome to be part of whatever program we are having, whatever activities we are having. They're always welcome.
Definitely, definitely.
All right. So again, 1 p.m. today at the
BTL Park.
Digi Park.
Digi Park.
It's going to be there. If you don't know where they're my princess. All right. Rate out this. So 1 p.m. today. It's going to be a great time. And until the last contestant done. And
Until they announce the grand winner.
All right.
We're definitely gonna.
So that's the way it is. But we're so great. We're so thankful that you guys could have joined us this morning.
Thanks to
looking
forward to seeing these talents come to life.
The greatest thing is that our youth actually have an avenue. And that's exactly what we're so thankful for. Today is International Youth Day.
Yes.
And the theme again?
The theme for today is integrational solidarity, creating a world for all ages.
Excellent.
That's what we're doing.
Creating a world for all
ages.
For me and for you.
And for you.
And we're doing so by intergenerational solidarity.
Thank you, Nikisha, Raphael.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us this morning, man. Hey, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we've got
MMA.
Really?
Yeah, MMA. Wow. But for fighting at this place.
A Belizean MMA fighter and so?
Yeah, Belizean MMA fighter. Jana Tekan.
Yeah. Maybe no only eating challenge. Who knows? But we're going to do that when we come back. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank Contactless MasterCard Debit Card. Introducing our Standard Debit and MasterCard Platinum Debit Cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
The Social Security Board, in collaboration with the Labor Department, takes this opportunity to remind insured persons of the requirements for compensation when on sick leave. Any employee who has worked with an employer for at least 2 months is entitled to 16 working days of sick leave with full pay every year. This is how it works. Upon approval of a sickness or injury benefit claim by SSB, 80% of the employee's weekly insurable earnings is paid as a Social Security benefit, and the difference in the employee's salary is paid by the employer. This is to ensure that the employee does not suffer any loss of wages when ill. After 16 days, compensation for sick leave is paid as a Social Security benefit only. Some conditions apply. This message is brought to you by the Social Security Board and the Labor Department. Social Security Board, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
Download the SmartStream app on the Android Play Store and create your account to get access to movies and stream at home or on the go. Prepaid customers can purchase regular data packages or get a discounted rate on a special SmartStream package by dialing 7737. Postpaid customers will be billed monthly. Never miss a movie again with SmartStream.
KTV.
Vote for your favorite KTV contestant by texting the number of votes followed by a space, then your contestant's number, and send it to Smart Code 5885. Here are this week's contestants.
Amor prohibido murmuran por las calles porque somos de distintas sociedades.
Este frío noviembre cuando las hojas caen a morir por siempre. Noviembre sin día es sentir que la lluvia.
Y tan solo con desprecio me has pagado y ahora ves. Si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento. Si una vez
Devi seppellir e seppellire lassù in montagna.
A veces solo una gota debe pensar la sequía. ¿Y para qué llorar? ¿Para qué?
Remember, voting ends on Sunday at midnight. And don't forget to tune in every Tuesday live only on 5.
And we are back, just like that.
Just like that, we're back and we're venturing off now into a fourth and final segment for the morning. This one is all about Prophecy Fighting Championship. My gosh.
So you want to get done right now?
Yeah, well, get down and look on.
Oh.
That's what I'm about to do. But nonetheless, we've got some pros in to talk to us. We've got Silvino Riverol, who is the president of Pro FC. And that guy right there, that's a dangerous man right there. I'll tell you what, he's none other than Kendrick Latchman, a Belizean American MMA star, MMA fighter. Good morning, guys, and welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
I don't even want to say, how do you say hi in a fight? How do you say hello in fight language?
It's jab.
Now I ask you people to get down.
Well, you know what? I will look on. But guys, it's nice to have you in. I'll tell you that much. So happy to have you in. Welcome. And welcome back home.
Yes. Thank you very much.
So let's talk about this. I mean, like Pro FC, what are we talking about here? What's going on at Pro FC?
First of all, Pro FC, we're the largest and the premier league of Belize's MMA scene. So we are proud to say that we produce the best fights around in Belize and in the region pretty much now, yeah. So we've been around for about 4 years, but we have grown into becoming the best league in Belize.
Why did you get into it? I mean, why are you going to fight?
Yeah, it's not a sport. It's not a usual sport.
Well, actually, it is a sport. That's the thing that people confuse it. MMA is a legit sport.
No, I said it's not a usual sport in Belize. We don't highlight
exactly.
it.
Well, being that I traveled a lot to the US over the years for my business, I got into the sport of MMA back in 2000. I would say 2001 when it just was growing up. And people were not really into it. People thought it was a violent, brutal sport, like pretty much bar fighting in cage. But it's not really that. It's really a real sport with sanctions, with rules, with classes, everything, right? Commissions, federations. So it's a legit sport, and now it's the fastest growing sport in the world.
It is.
Yeah, and in Belize, we're actually growing fast as well. So we are on the right track here in Belize as well.
So how do you see it? After 4 years, do you think that we've got some we got legit talent for the out there to fight?
Definitely. Apart from Kendrick, who trains in the States and lives in the States, in Belize, we have actually gyms now, MMA gyms in Belize, who are producing fighters from 15 years old all the way to 30 years old who are fighting in Belize and outside of Belize. So we are here now at the level where we need to be. We're going to keep growing and getting better. But we actually have Frank Vasquez, who is a fighter from Belize, fighting out of War Training Center, Orange Rock, making his professional debut this Saturday night. So that's the way we're heading now.
So Kendrick, tell us about your career.
Yeah, tell us about
talk
you.
to us about how you started this and how is it like to be home now?
I started back when I was in middle school. I started wrestling.
I was always getting in fights growing up because, you know, growing up in the city and poor, you have guys want to pick on you. So, you know, you can't let them do that or they're going to keep doing it. So you got to fight. And my first time, like, standing up for myself, I was like, oh, man, I was made to do this. So I fell in love with it. And I've been doing it for 12 years. All together, I have over like 130 fights.
Well, let's talk about the fights, because when I watch MMA, I did think about Ronda, right?
Ronda Rousey?
Yeah, Ronda Rousey. I think about she.
Old school.
So
Yeah, old school.
listen,
Yeah,
man.
old school.
Okay,
Go ahead,
that's what I think about. So talk to us about the categories and so forth in MMA.
The categories you start, like, my base is wrestling. I went straight from wrestling after college. I went straight into judo and sambo, and at the same time I was doing Muay Thai and kickboxing. But like later, like I say, like the 4th year of me doing it, I fell in love with the striking. So I'm like, all right, started polishing up my boxing and my kickboxing, and I just. That's all you see now in most of my fights is, if you really watch it, you'll see the wrestling, but I use it to stop the other grapplers from doing what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Because they don't like getting punched in the face, and I like punching in the face, so.
You see why I didn't think now dangerous and violent sport?
But
adrenaline.
But let's get to you know, your grassroots. What part of Belize are you from, and then we go.
Belize City.
You're from Belize City.
Yeah.
And you've been fighting you've done what, UFC fights or just MMA fights?
I've done fights for UFC Fight Pass. I fought for Showtime. I fought for CBS. I fought for Lion Fights, a big Muay Thai promote. Like it's like the UFC for Muay Thai. That's one of the biggest promotions in the world for Muay Thai. And then I've done bare knuckle. That's a new sport.
Oh, you've done bare knuckle too?
Yeah, he's a star in BKFC. I've knocked out the guy.
#1 in the world in that.
You kidding?
Yeah.
Well,
now we have your attention.
Yeah. So what weight category do you fight in?
125, but I fought at all the lightweight classes you can think of. I fought from 115 to all the way to 155. But right now, I'm mostly at 125 now.
Okay, so I want to go back into this championship and how you are training these guys to fight.
Okay, well, for personally with me, I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, and I live in Orange Rock. I have War Training Center in Orange Rock. So I have my team of fighters in Orange Rock, which Frank is one of them. I also have 6 other guys are amateurs fighting Saturday night, right? So I have 7 fighters from Orange Rock. Then we have 5 other fighters from Belize, including Kendrick, that are fighting either a Mexican, fighting a Belizean, or a Guatemalan, right? So it's international. It's an international event. No, it goes by weight classes. We have different weight classes. So, for example, Frank is fighting for the 145-pound main event fight, right? Kendrick is fighting a 125-pound belt, professional belt. Then we have fighters like 155. We have a female fighter also from Spanish Code, Carrie Jeffers. She's fighting a Mexican fighter at 125 pounds. So we have different weight classes, right? It depends what weight you weigh and what level you want to fight. No? So
and how long do you train these before you actually start?
Well, usually we recommend people to train at least a year before you take a fight. I don't know
of course.
How much Kendrick trained before he took his first fight, but you need to have training to take a fight. It's not supposed to go in and fight. It's skilled fight.
And that's the thing, because people need to understand. You don't just go fight. And Bruce Lee always say, never go in a fight upset. Because you'll forget you forget your motion, you forget skills. Or with your emotion, you're going to forget your skill, you're going to forget your strategy. Because all you want to do is just, that's
punch
when you leave yourself open, that person knock you out, and then well, party done. Huh?
Right, yeah.
But we've got a lot of fighters here in Belize. I noticed we've got 2 or 3 other guys. You want to fight, no?
No, my brother.
Oh, okay. just to say. But the other 2 guys, they're fighters too.
No, right? Ivan is a manager and Frank is a professional fighter.
He's a trainer. Okay.
And that's one of my fighters right
He's
there.
a fighter.
So you have one person and he carry around a whole posse, right?
Yeah, he's the bodyguard of everyone.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. You know what? No. Talk to us about the championship and when it is and what time it is.
Yeah, well, first of all, it's Pro FC 6 is number 6. And we were always doing it in Orange Rock, San Pedro, and people kept requesting, bring it to Belize City. So we did a vote on the internet, and Belize City, of course, with the biggest population, won the vote. So we decided to bring it back. We're going to have it at the Mexico Center tomorrow, starting at 6 p.m. sharp. Tickets are 25 general, 50 VIP in advance.
Yeah.
And you can only reserve the VIPs by WhatsApp to 670-0716.
That's
670-0716 by WhatsApp reservations only. Tomorrow the tickets are 30 at the door and 60 to go in VIP, so it's more expensive tomorrow. We have I think about 12 VIP remaining, so if you get those, you're going to be right next to the cage where the action is, and Kendrick's going to give give the guys some good punches. You're gonna hear the punches loud and clear. You might get some
man.
blood on your shirt, but it's
I
kind of fun
like
at
he
games.
started this, right? He started this with, it's not a violent sport.
It's not.
It's not, but
about
also
skill.
come close enough to get
So
the
you're
punches
here
and
because you have to hear
The thing is, I don't know if you've ever done it before. Like for us that have done it, when you exchange blood with someone in a cage or in a mat, you become like really good friends after you finish.
It's really,
Yeah.
really
It's
nice
about
to watch
respect.
it on
Yeah.
TV.
It's like what the Marine Corps has, right? You exchange endorphins, and after you
Yeah.
become brothers, you know, become
Yeah.
brothers with the person, and you become good friends.
You do it so long, you get so many fights. Like you said, you exchange blows, you become good friends. You get to know each other. You know what type of person that guy is by
me, sir,
getting
but-
punched in the face and you're punching him. So you know how, like, what his heart is.
So it's the same 3 rounds.
All right, for the amateur fights, it's 3 rounds of 3 minutes. The professional fight for Kendrick is a championship fight, so it's 5 rounds of 5 minutes.
Wow.
And the one for Mac is the main event, so it's 5 rounds, 5 minutes because it's professional fight as well.
Professional fight.
Yes.
And it's internationally sanctioned, so these guys, their record is actually going to
Right,
be
the record is on Topology and Shardog. Everything is legit because everything is approved by the Ministry of Sports, and we have our MMA Federation in Belize who currently oversees everything as well. So
tell us about, because you did mention that Guatemalans and Mexicans will be
Right.
in too, so tell us about them.
All right, so from Mexico, for example, the guy Mac is fighting is the only last Mac had his amateur record. He was 8-1. This guy beat Mac in San Pedro, so this is a rematch. Yeah, his name is Albert Little Warrior Pasos. So he's coming. Pasos is coming to get back the win again.
Yeah, you
and
will.
Mac is
He'd
wants
come
the
for
revenge. Yes.
He'd come for revenge.
Boy, you bet, boy. Man, I chop up right now to listen
chop
to
up?
it. What? Like what, $5
And then
ticket?
Kendrick is fighting Sergio Omar, who has fought for Pro FC 4 times before.
Okay.
So we're pretty familiar with him. And when he came to fight in Belize, he would always say he's a Belizean because they would always put him in the red corner. So now this time he's fighting a Belizean, so he's going to be a Mexican this time, right? He's going to be on the visiting corner this time. So
All of these rivalries just make it a little bit more interesting.
But at the end of it, it's all love. I promise you. They're gonna hug each other when you finish. They're gonna give respect, and it's all about respect.
And what's the championship win? What do they get?
All right, Kendrick, if he wins, he gets which he's gonna win. He's gonna get his belt tomorrow, and it's a nice belt. I should have brought it. I forgot to bring it. I'm sorry about that, but it's a nice belt, a Pro FC belt, and he's gonna be our professional 125
No
pound
pressure
champion.
or anything. What he done it tell you, right?
Oh, no pressure. I've been here before, you know.
Yeah. So how often do you come home to showcase your skill and whatnot?
I was just here last year.
Okay.
We came and trained in Orange Walk with Silvino and a couple other gyms too. Like I have a bunch of buddies here still, so like they always hit me up when I'm here. I'm like, hey, you want to come train? I'm like, yeah. I'll never say no to
So
training.
then you come home to train and then do the championship. But for the people that are in your Pro FC here in Belize, how often do they train with you?
They treat you every day.
Every day.
Every single day, except Sundays. And even Sundays sometimes. That's one thing I said when I started this thing. I was like 5 years ago in Orange Rock. I was addicted to MMA. Like when I was in the States, I train every day. I get up in the morning, I go in there, I go do my business. At night, I'm back in there. The people will say, "Man, you love this thing." I tell them, I'm addicted to it. And I said, hopefully someday I get youths that will love it like me. And my first 2 years, I had people that would come, go away. But for the past 3 years, I have a set of guys that are really addicted like me. That I gotta chase them and say, "Man, go home," you know.
Yeah,
Enough, they're burning my light.
Yeah. So Kendrick, and who's your biggest MMA idol?
Of all time is Anderson Silva. That's my favorite fighter of all time.
The Spider-Man. That guy, I don't know, big Anderson Silva fan, big Kamaru Usman fan, big John Jones fan. Oh my goodness. Adesanya. Oh my goodness.
Adesanya, he would have to be my favorite actor.
No,
because I like his striking.
Yeah,
He's
he
so
is,
smooth.
man, with a lot of confidence.
So before I get into this, and we have to wrap up the show. One more time for the folks at home, the championship where
Pro FC
tickets.
6. That's right. Pro FC 6 starts tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Mexico Center here in Belize City. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. It's $25 general if you buy them today or before the good doors open tomorrow, and $50 VIP if you buy them today. Tomorrow it's $60 VIP. Again, it's a night full of action MMA fights, 12 fights from 10 amateurs, 2 professional fights. We even have a female fight, a Belizean girl from Spanish Lookout, so make sure you come support. I'm telling you, if you've never been to a Pro FC event, it's not like going to a boxing event or a basketball event. Come to a Pro FC event, it's lights, music, it's a full entertainment event. So I'm telling you guys are gonna have a nice time if you've never been to an event like us. We put it on. If you've seen the UFC, well, we are the UFC of Belize.
All right, so the UFC of Belize, we've got these two guys.
Exactly, and these two are gonna bring it on tomorrow because they're both heavy strikers.
Put them back on the screen for me, please.
Oh,
We got these two guys now. We know that you'll be going back into a rematch. You're ready and set. Definitely. All right, my brother, you ready and set?
Make sure you guys come out. It's gonna be action packed. I'm gonna give you guys a show, complete clinic.
And the tickets are almost out. So
the VIP tickets are almost sold out, but the general we have a lot, so you can come out and get your ticket for general. But the VIP we have 12 remaining. But make sure if you get the VIP, I'm telling you, it's not like being, and you have a bartender, a waitress to take care of you.
Yeah.
So you don't have to leave your seat. They
Yeah.
serve you food, drinks, whatever you want.
I'm telling you, cover your drinks on it out front.
Yes.
So I will leave these gentlemen to continue their bar fight conversation, and we will take a short break. And when we get back, we'll be back for wrap up. So stay tuned.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank contactless MasterCard debit card. Introducing our standard debit and MasterCard Platinum debit cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
Download the SmartStream app on the Android Play Store and create your account to get access to movies and stream at home or on the go. Prepaid customers can purchase regular data packages or get a discounted rate on a special SmartStream package by dialing 7737. Postpaid customers will be billed monthly. Never miss a movie again with SmartStream.
The Miss Belize pageant is back. Find out who will represent us at the most important pageant in the world, Miss Universe. It takes place on Saturday, August 13th at 8:30 p.m. at the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. Watch it live right here on Channel 5 or on our Facebook and YouTube pages. It's an event you won't want to miss.
KTV.
Vote for your favorite KTV contestant by texting the number of votes followed by a space, then your contestant's number, and send it to smart code 5885. Here are this week's contestants.
Amor prohibido murmuran por las calles, porque somos de distintas sociedades.
Este frío noviembre cuando las hojas caen a morir por siempre. Noviembre sin ti es sentir que la lluvia.
Y tan solo con desprecio me has pagado y ahora ves. Si una vez dije que te amaba, hoy me arrepiento. Si una vez
Devi seppellir e seppellire lassù in montagna.
A veces solo una gota puede pensar la sequía. ¿Y para qué llorar? ¿Para qué?
Remember, voting ends on Sunday at midnight. And don't forget to tune in every Tuesday live only on 5.
And we are back.
Just like that, we're
like
back.
That.
And we've come to the end of things, but we had a great time
We
this
had a
morning.
great show this morning. I saw John get all into his like starstruck fighting
At MMA.
situation.
You know,
talk about that all day if you
look, I
let
tell you
them.
what, MMA, it's all about respect with these guys. I watch it a lot. I love the big fights. I've got my fighters that I really and truly admire, but All about love.
Of course, we have to say a big thank you to all of our guests this morning. Of course, to you, the viewer, for stopping in and starting your morning right with us.
That's right.
Before we go, we have the winner of
we've got the winner of the
passport contest.
That person actually is none other than Dora Salam, Miss Dora. You want to come on Channel 5, pick up your case of Belikin beer in cans. Just hit the stores yesterday. So you'll be the first to get a whole case. So make sure that you pick that up here. You're also going to get yourself a Belikin passport as well. That's Dora Salam. Congratulations to you.
Awesome.
And of course, we also have
birthday shout-outs. Yes.
And we like to say a big, big happy birthday to none other than Ali. It says happy birthday, Ali. Birthday coming up. Oh, birthday was on the 10th actually.
Okay.
So belated birthday.
Oh,
it's her 10th. Oh, okay then, 10th birthday. Oh, there we go, Ali. Oh.
Aww, Ali, so
10th
cute.
birthday today. Happy birthday to you.
Ali. And of course, we have to give another happy birthday shout out to Myrick, whose birthday is today, and he's celebrating his 13th birthday. Happy birthday, Myrick. Happy birthday, Ali.
That's a cool smile,
Myrick. Yes.
Like the smile, bro.
That's a John smile.
No, my one come with teeth and toros. When I smile, and teeth and toros.
Well, we hope that they both enjoy their special days today with lots of cake. So happy birthday to you both.
And of course, if you've got any birthday shout outs, or if you've got a concern, a query whatsoever, you drop us a line right here at OYE@channel5belize.com.
And of course, if you want to catch us on our live stream right here on Channel 5, or win contests like we kind of gave away today, you can catch us on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ and on Instagram at OYE Belize.
Don't forget again, you could always catch us on Monday, but before we do that, without you, this is not possible. Exactly what we always tell you after we are finished with the show. Without you, this is not possible. You actually wake up, you open your eyes, and start your morning right there. Join us again on Monday when you open your eyes.
And you start your morning right.
And as per usually, keep your eyes, your mind,
and your hearts open.
We're going to see you soon. Do enjoy your weekend. Do enjoy your Friday, Belize. Have a great one.
Bye.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.